Been fucking up food.
Knowing damn well we'll be eating that stuff.
Yeah. We've been on a great journey. Like, we've been running a lot.
Miles.
Bro, I'm talking about not just this weekend together, but in general. Like, I've been calling this nigga like, hey, I'm feeling great. You need to go fucking run. Don't turn the game on till you go run.
Like, I'm fresh off a 12-hour shift.
And I don't care because I'm right behind him.
On the game. You know what we're do? Go run. Go knock out a mile. I'm like, once you knock out a mile, you might well knock out 2. And then you ask him how much you ran. I ran 3. Well, I can't let you outdo me. Let me go run 3.5. He said, but here's what it is. He said, but we're making each other better. And that's all that matters.
Iron sharper iron. So yeah, we definitely, like I said, this weekend, besides the eating, we've been, and that's crazy because I didn't even get to put my boy, besides the craft grill, everything else has been like famous chains that's not in Mississippi, like Dave's and fucking In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. He gonna come back again in the future, so we gonna go hit like the food trucks and shit like that. Because this time we didn't get to do all that, but yeah, he got the experience.
Definitely different.
Yeah, definitely. Like, so do you feel like you definitely fucking with Houston over Mississippi?
Yeah. I would say if I had to work out here, I would enjoy myself. Not even from the food aspect. It's way different atmosphere, especially as a single man. There's definitely a lot of potential out here, I will say.
Woo! I'm talking about that. What I kept telling him to every time we looked up, Hispanic or something, just with a big old ass, nice body, no waist, pretty in the face, long hair, don't care, swing it everywhere. Like, it's out here, brother. Like, it's, yeah. That's why I tell everybody, you gotta, especially if you're from Mississippi, bro, you need to move to somewhere like this and experience it before you choose your wife, because this is a vital, you gotta learn if you can be disciplined and say, you gotta learn the discipline that's out here, because it's easy to say no to some shit in Mississippi versus saying no to some shit when you got your own crib in Houston, Texas. It's a different ball game. I'm trying to tell y'all people this shit. So yeah, he definitely, like I said, and if you know Reek and whoever else are gonna see this podcast, when you come stay in my crib, you ain't gotta spend no money, but you gonna get your ass up and run when I run. You gonna work out when I work out, and you're gonna make content. I push people. All I do is try to push people to be better versions of themselves. Like, so you feel me? So we, like I said, we've been getting in, running stairs with the weight, with these big ass fucking weight plates, weighted vests. I got my own too. That's his personal shit, but I got my own too. And we've been hitting stairs and running miles and working out and everything, man. So
guys, he got off work not 5 minutes in. He already get dressed. Are you ready to go? Ready to go run?
I'm telling you,
I just drove 6 hours. He don't work 12.
It was like 10.
He worked 10 hours. He just worked 10 hours.
In the sun, yeah. Hours. So yeah, you know how that goes.
Already just, I'm thinking, finna have a little chill night, maybe. Go ahead, get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to chill it out a little bit. No.
Got out them UPS Browns and put on the fit. It's time. You ready? We finna go run. Especially, like I said, when other people here, like, I already be a dog by myself, but it's like when other people here that I know can be a dog with me, it's like, let's just see how far we can go. Like, let's just go do it. Because it's like, I know if I hear him behind me or I see him, I'm like, fuck it. We just finna keep going. Like it's the same shit with Reek. Like, when you and Reek come, bro.
Oh, Reek. Be ready, bro.
Oh, yeah. Reek next week, boy.
Be ready.
Get your mind right, boy. This shit ain't no game. Y'all gonna see Reek gonna be on this same couch in the same country. Y'all gonna see that I'm gonna be dropping snippets of. Reek gonna be in the same.
Running was cool until I saw him take a right. And I was like, where he going? I remember he said something about it. He going upstairs. Like, all right, cool. Maybe one flight of stairs. Nah, all the flights of stairs. All the way back down. I'm like, cool. That's one, 2 flights of stairs. We good. And then I'm thinking we get back to running, right? He goes, and like I lost sight of him. But I'm a little heavier, so of course my pace is a little slower. So now as I come back down, I lost him. I don't know where he went. So I'm like, wait. So I said, I'm gonna just keep running around. I remember how we got to where we are. I just don't know where he went after this. All I know is I was just running. All I heard was, hey. I turned. He up another flight of stairs. I'm like, all right. All right, brother. Listen, I get it. I'm in shape. I get it. But hey,
hey.
Another flight of stairs. Here we go.
Here we go, bro. And like I said, I can fuck with anybody who don't stop. My cousin didn't stop. Like, he kept going. Like, that's all I asked. Like, He saw where I was, and he just like, fuck it.
Like,
Well, we up another fight.
If this the time we on,
shit, we up another fight.
So be it. That's like, you either gonna quit or you gonna do it.
Yeah.
You say all the time you could have been complaining about it.
Knock it out. And then the fact that he do what he do for a living is like, I know I got to go a little bit more with him because it's like, in his line of work, all that shit matters. Like, you know how bad it would feel if, like, let's say me and my cousin in the room, he gets shot and I can't pull him out and I left him there to die. Shit like that, that's gonna bother your brain for the rest of your life. Like, so when I got partners like this that come over, it's like, yeah, you got to do it because it's like,
when you realize you could have been the difference.
Yeah, like you
death for me.
Yeah,
you gotta be able to get in that fire with me.
Facts. So all that little shit matter. That little running up the stairs with the vest on, he'll fuck around and drag when his partner's out of the room. They don't even know how he did it. Because 3 weeks ago, every day of the week, he was running stairs with the vest on. That shit wasn't nothing. Like, he didn't even blink when it happened. Like, we good. I got you.
We gotta go. I gotta get you out. So that will probably mess with my head more than anything. If knowing that I was there with you in the fire and I couldn't get you out.
And keep in mind, my cousin has been in standoffs. He done had bullets go past him. So, and that shit, he like you said, that shit ain't worse than what it would feel like leaving a nigga that you love, that you couldn't get out of a situation. So it's like shit like that. Like, so I listen to a lot of David Goggins and shit like that. And it's like, even though I'm in a completely different field, it's like the way the world going, you never know what could happen. So it's like, if the shit was to ever happen, on top of the fact that doing this shit every day make you a dog. So it's like, and like they say, that shit transfer over. Like, if you a dog doing shit that you hate, imagine how much of a dog you're gonna be doing shit that you love. Like most people hate running, hate working out. So it's like, if you a dog in that shit gonna transfer over. Like me, I'm like all day long. It's just like all day we just been going, just doing shit. And it's like, it's because the running and all that shit that I force myself to do as soon as I open my eyes, like this morning. Soon as I heard that you was up. Like I said, I was up for a little minute. I was like, as soon as Dion's feet hit the ground, he come in here, we finna get up. Then we got up and did it all over again this morning. It's like, if you force yourself to do that shit every day, bro, that shit gonna transfer over to everything you do. It's just gonna spill over. Like, this shit is just free game, bro. So yeah,
doing the stuff that you hate, but do it like you love it.
Yeah, that's how I feel at work, and that'd be the worst part about it. Carrying over to work though, because like, I genuinely hate this shit. But it's like they see how easy I make it look, and they be like, "We can give that nigga more work." Like, bro, no, this shit is nothing. Like, I can do this shit in my sleep.
Hey, Captain, calm down now.
Like, literally, like, I be hating that shit.
Because I train for it, don't mean you put more on me.
Like, bro, even when and what make it worse is when they see me not doing my full potential. I'm like, bro, my 10% is better than niggas 80%. So I don't want to hear shit. You not getting on their ass when they giving all they got, but it ain't worth a fuck. But as soon as I come in here and want to have a little cheat day and chill, come on, Dixon. You know I do got more than that, but on God, you're not getting it today. Like, I'm just not feeling up to it. Like, I done ran 3-4 miles before I came in here and worked out. These niggas been sitting in the bed all day. Like,
they clocked in and came here.
Man, like, what are we talking about? And on top of that,
right to work.
I worked 10 hours last night driving, and now I'm back in the hub today. Like, you put it on there?
Yeah, you can knock it in even in here.
Okay.
It's like a little ashtray.
Okay. I was saying, no, where it went.
Love it. Yeah, but you got to train for every possible outcome. Every possible outcome. That's what we do every day. What's another thing that we do? I'll even explain the stuff I do have on my kit right here. I'm not sure if the camera gonna be able to catch absolutely everything, but probably wondering, why do I have 2 of these little things right here? What we call tourniquets. All right. So of course, you know what tourniquet is, right?
Yep. All right. Get shot or something, help you out with the blood and shit.
Yeah.
I might be able to switch this on over to this one. I know this one got a little lean to it.
Yeah. All right. So of course, this is my kit. This is what I normally will wear if we get paged out, if we got to go assist. Like I said, as I was headed this way, 2 days ago, of course, my team got paged out. But we were just there to assist. It was Smith County. They were trying to serve a warrant, and the suspect had left, or at least tried to flee, but he fled, shooting at the officers. So of course, no one was hurt. But of course, if you shoot at officers,
Oh, you know it's
Yeah,
not just shooting at an officer, shooting at an officer in Rankin fucking county or boy. Mississippi folks, y'all know the fuck going on. You don't even blink wrong over that bitch. The wrong tag will get your ass in trouble. So yeah.
So of course, tourniquets, right?
Yeah.
We have this saying of 2 is 1, 1 is none. So of course, if I have one tourniquet, yeah, that may help. Let's say if you were in the stack with me, you take a round. Of course, you just took a round, so of course you're gonna be a little bit more amped up than anybody out here. You catch one in the leg, catch one in the arm. If anything, you probably want somebody else to put it on there. If you got somebody with you, of course, they can put it on there for you. But if you're by yourself, you got to put one on there on yourself. Mm-hmm. But let's say you catch a round, right? And I gave you my one tourniquet. At that point,
now I don't have
if
one.
I get hit,
yeah,
and you don't have one, or let's say if you do have one, then I have to use yours. Now let's say you catch another round, or I catch another round. I catch one of my arm and leg. So now we're out of tourniquets at that point. But if you have one and I have two, at that point, I can keep doing whatever I need to do as far as medical wise, at least get into a better or safer location. Yeah. At that point to where we can now apply each other aid and then kind of keep whatever we have. So our biggest pet peeve is giving up something that we've taken, whether that's an area, whether that's a room, whether that's the front yard, back of the house, front of the house, left side of the house, A, B, C, whichever we take, we don't want to give it up, especially if we don't have to. Because if we gave it up, we just have to retake it. Yeah. So we like to command any area that we're in. So let's say if we push into, let's say this room, let's say we came in from that door right there. If we came in, we're commanding this room right here. Let's say we start taking rounds from the wall. At that point, you catch a round, I catch a round. I don't want to leave this particular area because if we go back out that door,
you gotta
when we come back,
yeah,
we gotta retake it again.
Might be different shit going on, niggas in different spots. Yeah.
Only time is if it gets a little more overwhelming at that point, and we are taking a lot of rounds. We may have to make a secondary entry somewhere else. At that point, then we will back out and then think of another game plan, especially if somebody's taking rounds, if they need medical attention. I mean, you may take a flesh wound, or maybe you may take a round in the leg, but you can still operate. I may put that tourniquet on you, and it may not be in a particular spot to where you're bleeding a lot. You can still fight at that point until we can get you out. Yeah. Now, if we can't get you out and we're just stuck in this particular spot, guess who got to rub some dirt on it? It's going to be you. Yeah. We signed up for it for a reason. So, of course, what I do for my team, I am what we consider a breacher. So, but I don't breach the normal way you're probably thinking. Yeah, I've kicked some doors in. I've used a ram. But my thing, or what I specialize in, I got the patch right here. So I do what we like to call explosive breaching.
My nigga blow shit up,
so
niggas.
I blow up doors. I blow up walls, anything I can get my hands on, or any way that I feel like this would be the safest option of breaching a room or breaching a house. At that point, I am now building a charge and I'm blowing it up. My whole job or sole goal is to make sure that whatever I'm putting on that door defeats the door, to get the team inside as fast as possible, as safe as possible. Yeah. So would you rather have John Blow hitting at that door 5 or 10 times, letting whoever inside know that they're coming in through this door, or I can take 10 seconds and put it in the correct spot I want to put it on, and just sign it in instantaneously. I press a little button, blows it up for me. So, but get the door out of the way, team gets in quick, and we now dominate this area. That's our biggest thing: is dominate quick, fast, precise, and, keep the drive going forward. Yeah. Majority of the time, like you see on this carrier here, I do have 2 mags on here. I typically will only have one, only because I carry this thing called dead cord, and what I would normally use. Yeah. So I carry this thing called dead cord. Dead cord is just it's what sends what we like to call peptin, which is basically chemical. And that chemical there ignites whenever I put in a blasting cap along with primers, any of that nature. So that sends that through the shock tube, ignites the peptin at the point of the dead cord, and that point creates the explosion that I need. So doing all that, typically I have to carry a little lighter just so I can access these certain things. I am missing a particular part on here just because I didn't come out here to blow up anything. So of course I don't have my full on kick, so I'll have a secondary dump pouch just kind of just under this one here. Just a lot more weight, especially if we're finna be running with this stuff on.
Facts.
I'm gonna be as light as I can.
Most
So
definitely.
of course I keep my phone here because we do a lot of communication. I do have my radio pouch. Do have an extra rifle mag and an extra pistol mag. Typically, I want to be as light as I can. Like I said, of course, I got a little multi-tool body cam radio holster. Just something simple, something light to where, because you see, I'm a bigger guy. So whenever I get in a stack with some guys, then it's I'm maybe the second biggest guy on the team, or third, probably the third biggest guy on the team. Uh, if I know I gotta already carry this heavy vest, I'd rather not have to carry it with extra things on my kit. To where if we are out here like standoff wise, 8 to 10 hours, 8 10 hours holding that thing propped
Trust me.
up.
Let me tell
ain't no
y'all,
house.
I be wearing them bitches for about max like 2.5 hours. Them shoulders and shit, boy, and my shit not as heavy as his shit. He got way more shit. I just got the little phone shit for when I run. That's all I got, bro. Boy, these shits in here, boy, you be so happy when you take that motherfucker out. As soon as I walk through that door, I snatch that bitch
Fresh.
off. Like, get that bitch off of me. So yeah, 8 to 10 hours standoff with that bitch on. That'll do it. And them plates aren't no. Yeah, them bitches
Yeah,
heavy.
light.
Ain't them little vest I wear with the little beads in them? Yeah, that shit be 10 pounds. I be hearing how folks be like 10 pounds of feathers. What is heavy? 10 pounds of feathers, 10 pounds of metal, this and that. It's all 10 pounds. But I'm not gonna lie, as a nigga who work in an industry with boxes that come through and some shit all say certain weights, but some shit be boy, metal and shit like that, that shit feel way heavier, even though it might be 40 pounds, that shit gonna feel like way more just because it's metal. I don't. So yeah, that shit ain't no joke. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely different. Oh, yeah, my push to talk, of course. Got my little knife now on the back. I really don't feel like having to flip it. I do carry a little bit more medical supplies. Some people say, well, why do you put it on your back? I know how to patch up, maybe some flesh wounds, possibly some gunshot wounds. But at that time, majority of the time, I have a rifle in my hand or explosive in my hand. At that point, I can't be the one to work on you, but I can be the one to protect you while someone else works on you. So if they need extra tourniquet, there's tourniquet back there. There's gauze. There's I got quick clot in there. So if I'm putting quick clot on you, or someone putting quick clot on you, at this point, it's
real bad.
It's getting bad. You're now hitting the spot to where we don't have the time or the what's the word for it? We don't have the perfect scenario to where we can now work on you properly. At that point, you're leaking pretty bad, and we need to get you off this particular
quick
spot.
clot. The name is blood clots. Y'all heard of that? They got shit that's quick clot. To stop that shit. Like if you bleeding, put that bitch on, and like he didn't explain it to me before. It hurt like a motherfucker, but it's gonna stop that motherfucking bleeding. Quick clot. This shit is crazy.
Works perfect when you need it.
Yeah.
It's just think about it. It's clotting everything right there in this spot. So of course, whenever we get you out of the fire, when we get you somewhere where you need to heal up or whatever you got to do, get you into some medical professionals in front of you to be able to let them do what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's whenever you kind of look at it as
it's 12. It's 12 o'clock. Ain't that 12, ain't it? Yeah. I didn't even realize. Okay, yeah.
So knowing that I put the quick clot on you to stop you from bleeding, just know when you get to the hospital, guess what they got to do? Cut it out.
Cut the quick clot out.
So good luck. Boy. I'm typically one to pack a wound. I'd rather pack it because, the gauze can be put in, it can be removed. And then once it's removed, find a bleeder, do whatever you got to do. But I already gave them the leeway to where if I took a round and I'm bleeding, I gave them full authorization to do whatever you got to do to keep me up. Keep me up. Now, I don't know how I'm going to respond. I ain't never been shot. I've been shot at. I just know I'm giving them full authority to, hey, knock me out, do whatever, because I just don't know how I'm going to respond. Yeah. I catch a round up here in the shoulders, one in the leg, one in the arm. I'm gonna continue to fight. He said, but if you get ready to work on me at that point,
ball. Put me to sleep.
Put me out.
I don't even want to feel it.
Do. Thing called Versed. I told you, you use that. Give me a little shot of Versed. Give me a little shit fentanyl. Whatever you got. Whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do to get the work done.
I feel that. I be thinking about shit like that. Like when it come to the surgery part of it and the work, like I don't want to be awake for that shit. That shit gonna suck. Niggas digging all in your veins and Man, I don't want to feel that shit, boy. Hell no.
Put me out. Shit, punch me. Whatever you gotta do.
I don't
Knock
give a damn.
me out.
Please.
Because I can tell you now, I'm a strong fella.
If
If you starting to work
Don't
on
fight
me,
back.
and I'm fighting back, you're probably gonna lose.
Don't be a rough one,
Probably
boy.
are gonna lose.
Don't be a
Shit,
fucking
bro.
rough one.
I gotta always tell people this job isn't for everyone.
Definitely a calling. Like as a little kid, can't even lie. Like I want one of them niggas screaming, "I'm gonna be a police officer." That shit went away so quick. Like I say, like maybe at 9 years old, I stopped yelling that shit. Like, but it's certain people who like my cousin who really is called for that shit. Like, and I'm good. Cause like I said, that shit. It's a lot of niggas who make a bad rep for it. Like the niggas who kill black people who not even armed and shit like that, or vice versa. It's people who kill white people who ain't armed. Niggas like that make it a bad rep for niggas who actually trying to do right about this shit. So that's why I said I fuck with my cousin because he ain't one of them niggas that just on some bullshit. Like he gonna try to give you a fair one if you ain't lying. All that shit. Like
Oh, don't lie to me.
yeah, that's, like I said, he just like me. Don't lie. Like I be telling women that all the time, bro. I don't care about the truth. Like you feel me? I probably been doing worse shit than you, but don't lie to me though. Just be real so we can try to see if I can work it out. Like at least unless it's some shit that's unworkable. Like, oh, you didn't fuck 10 niggas in one day. That's unworkable. You got 10 pounds in the car. That's unworkable. But if you got some valid shit and you lying about it, now I just look at you like, bro, just get out my face. I'm cool on you. Like, now I'm like, you lying for what? It wasn't even no reason to lie. Just stupid.
You be surprised. We don't want the small fish.
Yeah, like you said, we want the big
fish.
fish. You ain't nobody. You riding around smoking dope. Nobody give a fuck about that, boy. Well, at least not him. It's some ranking count officer gonna throw your ass in that slam about that shit. But if you see, you feel me? My boy gonna work with you. They ain't gotta lie.
I guess like marijuana, we know it's now getting to that
to the point where then they're legal.
It's
like,
gonna be legal at some point. But don't lie. Now, if you got methamphetamine, fentanyl,
them sub 2
ecstasy, cocaine, spice, shit, what's some other ones?
Them sub 2 bitches. Y'all know them sub.
Heroin.
Running around with that
like,
shit,
those are felony regardless on what that is. I can't
work with you on that.
The book won't even let me work with you on that.
You got a body cam on. They see that.
I gotta do something about that.
You feel me?
Probably go out to wear them like call them chrome bracelets.
Yeah.
For those.
BBs.
But marijuana, man, like you see the size of this little cigar. If you just got this right here, I mean, if you don't lie to me, I mean, you're fine at this point. I like I smell it. I smell it. So if I smell it, and I've already told you I smell it at this point. Why lie?
Right.
We don't smoke it all the time. So of course our noses are a little more sensitive to it. We can smell it. I'm out of the way. Yeah. And at that point, whenever you say, "Oh," like I pull a car over, first thing I do is I smell it. I probably won't mention it right away. I might tell, "Hey man, the reason I pulled you over, man, you weren't wearing your seatbelt. You was going a little pretty good speed down this roadway right here, man. So just let me get your license, proof of registration, insurance. Call it a day. But at that point, I am going to let you be aware of it. All right, man, I do smell a little marijuana resonating from your vehicle. When was the last time you smoked? And you give me some bullshit response of, "Oh, sir, I don't smoke." I'm like,
I smell it.
Oh yeah, my cousin or my girlfriend was in here, or my baby daddy was in here and he was smoking. Cool. Is there anything in the car right now? Be honest. Nah, ain't nothing in the car.
And then you find something.
And then I find something.
Because now, this is what I don't understand about the law. He has a reasonable cause to search that bitch because it smells like weed. Mm-hmm. So if you just tell him it's there, get that shit over with. Because he got a reason to search it. And when he find it, what you gonna say?
Like, and in certain states, like I said, it's moving around frequently now. Like in certain states now, you don't have, like, the smell of marijuana is no longer be a probable cause to search a vehicle anymore. But in the states of like Texas, Mississippi, and all the southern states, it's still a probable cause reason to search your vehicle. Mm-hmm. So of course that still applies until laws and legislation changes. If they do it, red state deep in the South, if they do it, if they do it. So you might as well just come clean with it. Now, if you got a little dime bag, thrift store, a little dime bag, or maybe a little blunt or two, you didn't lie about it. Yes, sir, I got a little bit in here. I get that, man. You might get like a little court summons. Man, I didn't get that at all. Hey, you were honest with me, okay? Mm-hmm. Hey, don't ever do this again. But I do have to do a report on this. I now have to confiscate this to report. Your name is going to be in there. And if our narcotics investigators decide they want to carry it up the chain, they can. And they won't charge you. but they will see if you want to, let us know where this is coming from. That's what we call flipping guys. So
and then
you
they
can
fuck around and
work
tell.
in our
But
favor.
before you go there,
Mhm.
and the only reason he got to do this is because he got a body cam on.
Mhm.
So it's like he probably would, if he didn't have a camera, he probably let you go home, keep you weed and everything. But it's like, now that this fat ass camera, I got a job and I got bills just like you. I can't just let you go home because they see this shit. I can't delete this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel me?
So within our policies, if I get out and speak with anyone that is considered the public, it must be on. Mm-hmm. I can be at the gas station filling up my gas, and someone say, "Hey, officer, I need to ask you a question."
Boop. Gotta turn it on.
Stand by. And put it on. Oh, sir, why you gotta turn that on? They said per policy. Yeah. If you gotta ask me something that may be a legal question, if you gotta ask something that's related to law enforcement, it'd be different if you ask me, "Hey man, how about them Cowboys?" Yeah. Man, I'm a Steelers fan. That's a different conversation. We have a normal conversation as if I'm not a cop. But if you stop me to ask me a legal question, or want to say something that's related to my job, or maybe you want to report something that's going on that you may have seen, maybe an interaction you have with another deputy. At that point, yeah, I do have to turn that camera on just so it can be documented. Yeah. And then maybe follow up the chain if it needs to go that far, or even let my supervisors know that, hey, I was in contact with such and such. She has a complaint about this, or she let me know anything that's going on in this particular area. Little small stuff like that is what I have to put my body cam on for. But if you just ask me, man, how's the weather, man? Mm-hmm. A little sunny, it's a little hot out here today. But it's hard to imagine wearing all this, on an everyday basis in the sun, I ain't got to turn body cam on for that. Yeah. Yes, but if you ask me something that may lead to a incriminating question or incriminating statement, at that point, I gotta turn that red light on. It's definitely helped us out in a lot of situations dealing with the public.
Especially because people love to lie and say shit that, you feel me? I didn't feel that, yeah.
But like, sir, that deputy pulled me over. He was cursing me out. He was disrespectful to my kids. Go look at the body cam. Yeah. Oh, he was nothing but respectful. Literally. He didn't say
not a single cuss word. Literally, not a single cuss word.
Exactly. So it saved a lot of skin. Because way back then it was he said, she said. Yeah. But now the bridge between the community and law enforcement has changed. We still have a lot of support for a lot of people, and I do appreciate that. We do have some who think that we're just out here to cause them to have a bad day, and we're not. We're just,
and most of the time that be people who doing bad shit. Wrong. Like you're doing wrong. If you, like I said, bro, all the times I've been pulled over, damn near 99% of the times it's been my fault. And most of the times I done had I done had officers who didn't not even wrote me a ticket just because I done been cool. Like I ain't been on no bullshit. Like as long as they approach me on some, like it's only been one officer that approached me on some bad shit, but that's because I was going fucking 110, man. I really supposed to go to jail. Yeah. I'm going 110. So I get why he came to the door and didn't say shit and give me a license registration and sit tight. I get it. But all the other ones, it's been on some, okay, in Texas, you got to have 2 tags on the front and back. A nigga pulled me over for that. And I had an open container in the back. I was like, that shit was old. He just like stepped to the back of the car. He made me throw it away and shit, put it in your trunk. Because, I mean, in the state of Texas, you can't have it. Not even though it went in the front, you can't even be in the car at all. He let me go. Like, it's been mostly cool officers. Like, I done did some illegal skipping over the white line. Nigga pulled me over. He ran my shit. All your shit good. You been cool with me. I'm going to let you go. You can't cross that line. Cool. Like, as long as you're cool with the most time, bro, you're going to be cool. But it's like, folks just instantly get mad. And you don't realize you have an attitude with me and I got the power. Like, you was doing something wrong. You get that, right? Like, I was going to let you go, but now that you just being a bitch about it, now I'm finna give your ass a ticket. Like, it's simple.
Just like a wild scenario. Like, I pull you over. I got all the power. I tell you to step out of the vehicle. If I told you to do 10 jumping jacks, like I've done this before. I'll even a little funny story. A little teenager I pulled over. He was so worried about getting a ticket. Because
his parents
like how they just gave me this car. They were already talking about he had a little Camaro, little V8 Camaro. I'm like, dang, you 17 years old. You been good. You know what I was driving? Oh, that green pickup truck, F-150 Triton V8. It was a hand me down from my parents. And now you got kids out here driving SS Camaros to school. Like it's a whole different world now. But he was so worried about getting a ticket. And I said, you know what? He said, I want to say the speed limit was maybe 50, 55. I know he was going about a good 20 over, so 70, 80. I was like, all right, well, you were over this amount. You owe me 25 push-ups. Start now. So you either do 25 push-ups right now, or we get the ticket. When I tell you how fast he got down and did that push-up, and like I'm an honest guy, he knocked your 25 out.
Go home.
I said, hey,
don't do it again.
I say, don't do it again.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I catch you again, you get the ticket. That's what I said. The discretion. It comes to that factor. I don't have to write you a ticket. It's my discretion. I don't have to give it to you. Now, there's certain things, like you said, we shall make an arrest, like something dealing with domestic violence. If I show up at an address, you're beating up on your old lady.
You gotta go, because I can't. If I don't take you to jail and you kill her tonight, that's on me. Like, so you gotta get up out of here, bro.
I shall make the arrest.
Yeah.
So anything that says "shall" in that book, it has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of my hands at that point. Then we may get there and there's no marks on any one of them. At that point, we're like, hey, y'all gonna sign charges on yourself, right. But there's not enough for me as a law enforcement officer to take that extra step to say, hey, you gotta go. Mm-hmm. Now, it doesn't mean that I get there and both of you are acting an asshole to both of each other. At that point, I can still sign charge on both of you and take both of you to jail for domestic violence and let y'all fight out of court on a later date. He said, but our main job is to, protect the peace and protect citizens, protect guys that I work with, along with the community, any of that nature. At that point, we do the best of our ability of what we can and what we have. And the same way goes like people talking about defund the police, right? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that we have that's federally funded through grants, things that we use for as far as equipment like license plate readers, the computers in our cars. It's a lot of technology that we use for grant money that's typically for law enforcement. Now, this is equipment that we use on a daily basis that helps us figure out these certain crimes to be able to close cases. If you say defund the police, at that point we lose that funding. Mm-hmm. So now you're wondering, well, my car was stolen 3 hours ago. Can y'all check the system? You defunded us.
Right.
At this point, it's now if an officer sees it.
Yeah.
And that depends on where he is.
Even if he got to be looking up to see the tag and get a good glance. And yeah.
He said, but those federal funding things allows us to be able to log into a license plate readers to see when this car hit this particular camera at this particular time, which way it was going, eastbound, westbound, northbound, southbound, at what time,
get it.
what vehicle.
Sometimes
you may get a front view and see if it was a white male driving, black male driving, was a female, male. Like, it's a lot of things.
People are followers. That's the problem. They hear some shit. Like I said, I never been that type, and I'm the person. And what's crazy is most people who say shit like that, most of the folks don't even own guns and shit. Like, it's like, it be a lot of, I'm not even going to try to just single out women, but most of the time it be a lot of fucking women just on social media that you see just saying, it's like, bro, if shit hit the fan and we really didn't have police officers, y'all wouldn't even be nowhere to be found to defend shit. That's the worst part about it. It'll be us. Like, y'all gonna be in the house terrified. Like, shit just crazy.
It's the, what they call it, bandwagon. They follow whatever everyone else is talking about. So most people say, well, I don't like the cops. Well, have you had a bad interaction with one?
At all?
No. Have you ever been pulled over? No. Have you ever got a ticket? No. But just because
I saw
Bethany over here, who's got maybe 6 misdemeanors, 5 tickets, been in jail once or twice, don't like the cops.
Or because they saw, don't get me wrong, niggas having their knees on niggas' neck and dying. Yes, but that's an officer way in a fucking place you never even been to. Like, niggas ain't, you feel me? Like, that nigga did some dumb shit in Minnesota. The officer that you see every day, probably the coolest nigga you've been there would ever meet. He probably a real cool ass nigga.
Like, he just here to do his job.
That's it. Go home.
That's all he's here
that's
for.
It. That's it. Every time I call my cousin, he ready to go home most of the time. Like, I'm ready to get off the car. He ain't talking about, oh, I can't wait to catch me a nigga. Like, he ready to go home just like me.
I need one more rest before I get off.
Like, he don't care about that. Like, he just protecting his servant. But at the same time, the nigga's a nigga. Just, he want to go home. He want to get on the game. He want to eat some food. He want to chill. Like,
drink.
Like, come on, bro.
I'm a human just like the rest of it. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I don't wake up and do a 360 spin and land in my pants. I don't do that. I wake up, I put one piece of clothes on at a time at this point. So, I mean, I'm no different than anybody out here. The same way I pull people over, the same way I can be pulled over. I can be given a ticket. They may give me some discretion just because I'm in the same field as them. But they don't have to.
Yeah.
I can very well be heading home tomorrow and a dang Texas highway patrolman pull me over. Give me 3 tickets. And nothing I can do about it. He gave me 3 tickets.
Yeah, just that.
Same way
Especially out here, you
them
don't know nobody
tolls.
either. Yeah,
Them tolls right there. I bet law enforcement, they probably. I'm not sure if they got to pay it out here. I don't know how that all works on them.
Yeah, probably not in the company
patrol
car,
car.
patrol car and shit, but probably in their regular car. Yeah.
He said, but you know how ours is. You know, at that point, it's still it's our discretion.
Yeah.
So majority of the guys around in my area, they know what car I drive. They know I typically don't really go out much.
Like me, we be chilling.
They say, especially how gas is now. If you ain't never had to put 93 in your car,
thank God I ain't got experience that. I'll be sick about the 83.
Lucky.
I'll be sick about the 83. I'll be mad. I can't imagine
93
and up. Boy,
every time.
Bad.
Then people trying to talk me to go to E85. I'm like, no. There's more, and it's like maybe 2, maybe 3 gas stations in county I'm in that have E85.
Having to go to only 2 or 3 gas stations in a general area in Mississippi too, you know that shit probably far as fuck. Yeah, hell nah. But yeah, man, this has been about an hour and 16. I'm probably gonna chop these bitches up into like 15, 20-minute videos to give y'all parts of this shit, man. This has been a great. Like I said, I still ain't got a name for my podcast shit. I gotta figure out a name for it, bro. But this has been on the rocks and on the gauze this time, bro. So yeah, man. Got anything else you want to say to the folks when we get up out of here?
The next time you see a law enforcement, some of us do get tired of it. You think it's for our service, but you ain't even got to do all that. But just appreciate the job that we do, because it's the jobs that no one wants to do that's like not as appreciated as it is. It's a lot of things
very true
on the side that people don't understand on why we do it and how we do it. And if it was not to be done anymore, it would definitely be missed.
It'll be a big part of the country that niggas would sleep on. Like, y'all think niggas run around here with switches and shit? Nah, imagine if we didn't have no police officers.
We run to danger purposefully.
For y'all who hate them, keep that in mind. Y'all don't even like these niggas.
Kids, loved ones. Obviously, if you ain't looked at the news, there's a whole lot of terroristic attacks that go on. There's a whole lot of, I want to say, hopefully not a lot of school shootings or any active shooters in high crowd public places. Matter of fact, just not too recently, they had a little standoff with somebody in Houston.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
They're sitting here in public.
Yeah,
like sitting here in his car and was shooting back at officers.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
he said, "Now, what would you do if all that was going on?"
Yeah, and none of the police wasn't there
at all. Didn't show up.
You at work doing your job, and the police never showed up. You just hoping. Who you gonna hope for then? Mm-hmm. Who you gonna hope come kill this nigga right here who's shooting through the fucking restaurant? Who you gonna hope for? Shit like that.
And there's certain places, y'all can look it up. There are places that actually have a private police department, meaning that you have to pay the police department for them to do the job.
Damn.
So if you show up and you say, "Hey man, somebody broke in my house and stole my computer," cool, okay. Based off this amount of equipment that we're going to need to figure this out, along with you doing a report, that's going to cost you X amount of money. I'm not paying that. You have a good day.
You're right.
What are you going to do? And so this small stuff that you don't even get really charged for, of course, you still do have your
taxes
that come through. That does help pay our salary, yes. But your portion doesn't pay our salary. Only a certain portion of it. So, of course, it's pulled from everyone at that point to pay our salary.
Yeah.
It's not just yours. If you feel like you're tired of paying my salary, go live somewhere else. So you have to pay my particular salary. So it doesn't bother us. Yeah. Now, of course, the money that we do get, we're grateful for it. But we can't be everywhere at one time. So if you want more police presence, just know it's probably going to cost you something. And when you start talking money, people don't really want to play that game anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, man, be grateful, like he said. Be grateful. So you ain't gotta be the most. I love the police ass nigga, but all that hating ass shit on niggas that you would never go step foot in they fucking shoes for the amount of money they make, nigga. Because I know me personally, I deliver boxes to a door and make a great amount of money. These niggas get paid way less to go run to the fucking fire. And that's why I ain't got no issue with it, because I'm not doing the fucking shit. I can tell you that much. I'm going the fuck home. I'm not going to this call out that fuck no.
And like I said, like I'm SWAT, so I mean,
And yeah,
At
he
that
go
point,
big
I
scream shit.
I may work my 12-hour shift,
And then
in 3 hours. 3 hours, I get
as soon as
off.
he go to sleep, get in the bed,
I'm laying down, or I'm playing
Get
the game
up.
with him, or we sitting here streaming.
It had been times where that nigga done disappeared because he had to. Like, we on the game and the game just cut off.
Yep,
He come back with a wild ass story. You
Hey
gotta
guys,
go.
I'm back from such and such.
Yep.
That's what was going on. Can't share names or whatever.
Yep.
That's what I had. Like,
So
it's
yeah,
random.
no matter
at that
what
point.
time it is. So
And it's no extra. I mean, I may get some overtime pay.
Mhm.
He said, but overtime pay for getting shot at. You
yeah,
start kind of wondering, try to weigh
is it worth it?
positive and negatives. Like, dang, I really could have really been in the bed.
Yeah, sleep,
around
man,
this
great
time,
sleep.
honestly.
Then I still got to get up and go to my shift tomorrow.
Yeah,
Like,
the
this
next-
ain't
the next day.
he ain't hearing. Oh yeah, we had that call out last night, so you ain't got to come today. No, you're still bringing your ass to work.
I've definitely had call outs to where it started while I was on shift, then into I was maybe 6 to 8 hours into overtime of my shift, knowing that when I got off, we still need a debrief. After debrief gets done, I got 3 hours before I have to be back at work for a 12-hour shift.
Just
And
like
it's
that.
just, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? That's what
So,
I
yeah,
signed up
man.
for.
Beat-
And I didn't want to do it.
You feel me?
You know, but that's why we tell people, like, it's a different aspect of saying, well, no one told you to do it. Yeah, no one didn't tell me to do it, but I wanted to at that point. So I'm not complaining, but at least just be grateful every now and then. You ain't got to buy our lunch or anything, you know, but just thank you for your service. You know, appreciate you for everything that you do.
Because I know
Thank
I
you,
stay
sir.
saying, especially like
It
when I
matters.
see like niggas who are Vietnam veterans
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
When I drop off a box and they answer no, I appreciate you because I know like nigga, you went through some shit that I ain't trying to, bro. What?
I ain't trying to see.
Man, I'm cool on that shit, boy. For hardly any money, like I'm cool on that shit, bro. So yeah, like you said, bro, like gotta buy them niggas lunch and nothing, but all that hating on niggas when you know you want to do their fucking job, you want to step foot in a little piece of their shoe, like that shit just be crazy, man. So
Shoelace.
do a lot of shit, man. This has been the first one with my cousin, man. It's been a great one. We got an hour and 11 worth of shit. Do a lot of shit, man. Never leave the family, like, comment, subscribe. Boys out, man. Oh.